But the first thing most of us do that's against the rules is forgetting to chew your food very, very well. When you're all by yourself and you're sitting at the table and you can cut little tiny pieces and you can, eat them by yourself. But if you're having a conversation with somebody and you've got food in front of you and you're talking, a bite could get in that is too big to go down and it'll get stuck. Doesn't feel good. You may not know it's stuck immediately, but when the next bite goes down, even if you chewed that one really good, it's just sitting there. And the pressure builds up and it's not a pleasant thing. That was carelessness. Anytime that it happened to me, it was my own fault. After surgery, it's essential to change your eating patterns. They want you to put higher stress on the protein and the vegetables and less on the carbs and only certain types of carbs. And then if you add diabetes into the mix, there are certain things that you cannot eat or should not eat. And skipping meals for me, because of the diabetes, is not an option. So they don't recommend it for anybody, but if you're diabetic, you gotta eat. I created a breakfast. I have a protein shake in the morning, and that is what I have every single day of my life. And that gets me going. That holds me until lunch. Fortunately, I have a husband who is so health conscious. It's like you are what you eat. So he had no problem really foregoing a lot of the crap that was in the house, for a healthier diet. For part of that time, I had a kid still at home. A teenage guy, you got to feed. So they could eat the pasta, and they could order in pizza if they wanted. But all of that stuff was just gone for me. A lot of the foods that I used to enjoy are foods that I can still enjoy, but not as frequently and not in large quantity. When I'm done eating what I'm allowed or what fills me up, I'm very happy to have it the next day or the next day. And those of us who have had surgery, any one of the three kinds, don't have the room anymore. So we can enjoy what we eat, but just much smaller amounts. After surgery, there was a group of us who met at the gym, and we're gym friends. We met there, we got friendly there, and we go pre-dawn, usually somewhere between 3:30 and 4 a.m. Because doing cardio on one of those machines, whether it's a treadmill or it's an elliptical or it's the bike, the half hour goes much faster if you're chatting with somebody, if you're chatting with a buddy, if you're solving the problems of the world. Because I got to tell you, when the mornings when I'm alone, that's the longest half hour of my life. And so I do have much better muscle tone, and I will tell you that I have not had a backache since I had surgery. All of that weight that was causing the pain, that extra weight that is causing the knees, the hips, the back, it's gone. I used to start my day with 3 Advil just to get out of bed, just to start moving. Getting out of bed was just murder. I'm just a couple of weeks away from the 6th anniversary of the lap band. I started to run into some other health problems, and one of these problems is gallstones. This can be caused from being overweight for a long time, guilty, being of a certain age, that's me, and I didn't know what it was. It was an incredible pain. Yeah, I thought something's going wrong with the band, and something exploded. Well, gallbladder surgery is now done, fortunately, laparoscopically. And as luck would have it, they go in the same places they went in to do the lap band. Now, I am also experiencing some difficulty with food going through because the band is so tight. I don't know if it's slipped. It seems to be getting worse. I'm not fun to eat with. I don't enjoy it like I used to. So I said to the doctor, who was taking out the gallbladder, you want to take out the band? The sleeve gastrectomy. which takes your stomach down to the size of a banana from a football, was not available when I had surgery. I've said over the years, you know, if the sleeve had been available when I had surgery, I might have had that. The doctor said, no, you wouldn't, because he knows that by religion I'm a devout coward. But as long as he had to go in, and he's in the same, not even neighborhood, he's in the exact same place, I said, as long as you're there, maybe it's time to get rid of this band and to do the sleeve. There's really nothing wrong with the band right now, but what if there would be in 10 years? And then I'm 10 years older, and then surgery becomes a whole new ballgame. I'm excited because I think this will be a way to maintain this loss, to perhaps take off a few more pounds. I'm not going to have the dramatic weight loss that a new sleeve patient would get if they started up here, because I'm already down here, and I understand that. But I do expect some pounds off, and then the ability to maintain that weight in far more comfort than I am now. So that's the good news.